Chuke's Outdoor Adventures, joined here by Chuck.
Alaskan Ballistics.
And is this part 1 or 2?
This is part 2.
I knew that. Part 2 of 270 versus 6.5 Creedmoor. And as everyone knows, I'm very partial to 270, but 6.5 Creedmoor is growing on me. I do plan on getting one, not anytime soon, but eventually getting a 6.5 Creedmoor. I think it has its advantages.
You don't trade away your for a 6.5 Creedmoor.
I'm going to edit that out. But anyways, core locked. I'm a big fan of core lock ammo, and over the last 2 years, I've taken most of my caribou with core lock ammo. So I already had some because I'm a cheapo. So I had 150 grain core lock, Remington core lock. And what did you get for the Creedmoor?
I got the 140 grain Remington core lock, pointed soft point.
All right, so we're going to do the verses of this, put them through the chronograph, and a penetration test. So let's see what happens, guys.
Here we go, 6.5 Creedmoor versus 270 again. Got the Savage Model 16, and we are going over the chronograph, 140 grain Remington core lock. Here we go. 2632. 2686. So that's bigger than a 50 feet per second spread. 2687. And the feed lips do not like it. Hold on a second. Okay, good. 2697. And fifth round. 2705. So I had a low one at first and then it sped up almost every round. Pretty interesting. Alright, let's do the 270 core lock. We're using 150 grain core lock for the 270. I think this is Chuke's favorite round as well. I mean, he claims to kill brown bears and muskox with this stuff, right?
Drops caribou pretty good.
Yeah, just round nose, 40 grain, 140 grain. But hey, nothing you want to stand in front of for sure.
Right.
I don't want to be a caribou hit with it. And we're having feeding issues with it. Looks like it was diving that big old saw point on the front of the thing. Probably just cold and you hadn't cleaned your gun in a while.
Probably.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna move this over a little bit here. There we go, that's better. 2831. So 140 to 150 grain. Not as close as we'd like. And this thing is not feeding them. So the core lock fed better out of the 6.5 Creedmoor. I got a round here in my hand. 2832. Well, that's pretty good standard deviation so far. 2779. 2796. And the last one here at the core lock. 2899. So that you had over 100 feet per second spread again. So again, the 6.5 Creedmoor is having better standard deviation, like we suspected it would. But other than that, okay, stay tuned for the penetration test on Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Like, share, and subscribe.
Starting out for the 6.5 Creedmoor Remington core lock, 140 grain soft point. We had the average feet per second of 2,681.4. Standard deviation was 25.6639 for a total of 2,235.66 foot-pounds of energy. Moving along to the very round nose soft point, 270 Winchester, Remington Corelock, 150 grain. We had the average foot per second of 2,827.4. Standard deviation 41.20485 for a total of 2,663.309 foot-pounds of energy. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, here we go. Oh, wrong ammo. Come on, Chuck.
Corelock.
Here we go, 140 grain Corelock from Remington, 6.5 Creedmoor, Chuke's Cheap Man rounds. Here we go. See if they're any good. All right, cantaloupe went bye-bye.
Yep.
Let's see if we caught that bullet. And that's the accident wound of the pork ribs, pork roast, shoulder roast. And this is the entry hole right in there, and it just busted it up.
Unless it flipped.
Yeah.
That's the exit hole. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the entry hole, and that's the exit.
Yeah.
So it did a lot of damage.
It's like it might have
Look at it.
deviated.
Smells like cantaloupe pork ribs.
Yeah.
Yep. Here's some. Oh, those might be the pedals from your 270 last time, but it didn't make it to the water jug.
So I wonder if it's in the gel.
Okay, let's see. It didn't make it into this this gel this way. It didn't make it out. It made it out of this gel. I feel something in here. I'm just pushing it deeper in. What to cut this gel out? There's the bullet hole. I got some cantaloupe seeds in there. It did look like it went out of this hole, and
Bounced off the water jug, maybe?
I think it bounced off this ballistic gel block.
Oh, right.
That's pork rib that I feel in there. Yep, pork rib on that side.
Okay.
But it took pork rib with it. Okay, burning daylight here. It's only 4 o'clock, but we're starting to lose daylight pretty fast. Here we go. 150 grain, Corelock, 270, Kimber Mountain Ascent. Here we go. Well, definitely destroyed that cantaloupe. Hopefully we got that bullet this time.
Yep. All right, shredded the pork.
Shredded pork and the cantaloupe.
Didn't
Looks like
go
it
into
was
the
a
water
little
bottles.
higher of a shot. I don't know where it went. It went all through here. That just shredded.
Yeah.
And then there's your first hole. Second hole above that last one. Definitely, well,
Got a bullet.
no bullet there. I can get through both ends of the hole.
Looks like a bullet in there, right there.
Yeah, that time there's a bullet in there for sure. That's good penetration.
Yeah.
And so the 6.5 Creedmoor bounced off this third block, we think.
Right.
And we have a 270 bullet in here. It's in the same right hole. Well, we only recovered the 6.5 bullet on my video, and only going to recover the 270 bullet on your video.
Interesting.
So,
Your $10 knife?
yeah, my $10 knife.
Hey, I was going to use that gel.
You were. That's right. You were going to use it. You was going to use it. Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. It's nice.
Yep. Is that 270 or 6.5? We're going to measure that, aren't we? Look at that.
It's in the hole that the 270 made.
Yeah, it's got to be 270.
Yeah.
Got to be .277. I'm used to 30 caliber bullets and 338s and stuff.
Right.
So.
Nobody's seen it.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Expansion.
that's definitely a core lock, so.
Nice mushroom.
Yeah, it is a nice mushroom.
Kill a big game for sure.
Yeah. So, what should you do, Chuke? 270 or 6.5 Creedmoor?
I like 6.5, but I'm going to stick with 270.
Yeah, for hunting Alaskan game, 270 is better.
Yep.
The standard deviation is better. The recoil is better on 6.5 Creedmoor. It recoiled less, just a little bit less, even though you were, my glass is crooked. Is that why you're
No,
so
you're
close?
dripping snot.
Ah, thanks for getting me that on the video. So, 6.5 Creedmoor is, nice. It'll kill caribou. It'll kill black bear. It'll kill moose. It'll kill a moose if you shoot it in the back of the brainstem,
And grizzly.
And grizzly if you shoot it in the same, in the ear hole or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, 270. If you're debating between these, deer in the lower 48, there's no contest. It's 270, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
I mean, if it's long range target, paper punching, no contest. I'd say 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yep.
But even 270 has a better drop though with similar bullets. So.
Yep.
All right, Chuck from Alaskan Ballistic, signing out.
Chuke from Chuke's Outdoors.
All right.
Later, guys.
All right. Well, we're back. I'll let the ballistic expert speak first. What do you think, Chuck? What do you think about the tests?
Well, I definitely take the tests were like nice, valid, lots of stuff to penetrate, and we lost the 6.5 Creedmoor round due to it bouncing off the third ballistic gel. And that's probably our fault for setting up the test. We probably should have only had 2 ballistic gel blocks there, but it was getting late and we were running out of water jugs, so we were trying to save water jugs, and it just, when the ballistic gel separated, there was just enough moment for it to bounce off that third ballistic gel block. And we didn't find it in there. Even when you got home, you didn't find it in there. And it was bad there and in that sense. But it did make it through the cantaloupe, the pork shoulder, and through 2 ballistic gel blocks, a little 4-inch by 8-inch tall ballistics gel block. So it made it through 8 inches of ballistics gel, and that's plenty of penetration power to kill anything in North America if you hit it in the right spot, and including big brown bear if you put it through the ear hole or put it through the neck or something.
I was impressed. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
a powerful
definitely
little cartridge.
Yeah, and the 270 in the core lock only stuck into the third block. It didn't go into the water jugs. I was expecting a different amount of penetration there. Mm-hmm. I was expecting it to go a lot further, but between these two in the core lock, there was only about 175, 180 feet per second difference. On the Barnes LRX and the lighter bullets, there's a good 300 feet per second difference. Right. But in the heavier bullets, there was only about 175 feet per second difference between those two. So that's not a whole lot when it comes to 2 different rifle cartridges.
Right.
I mean, it's enough that you should have a little bit more power, and your foot-pounds of energy are a lot more with this than they are with this, but it's not enough that it's going to be making it penetrate, a whole lot more. And we found the bullet. The bullet did what it was supposed to do. We could not find the bullet on this one, and we apologize, but it was getting late. We couldn't reshoot. And it's funny, in part 1, we found the LRX of the 6.5, but that 270 LRX just kept on going through stuff. We found the pedals peeled off, but that was about it. It just kept on going through stuff. So if you definitely need penetrating power, if you're, I would carry the LRX over the core lock just in case you ran into a brown bear.
That's what I learned from this. Is I'm going to hunt with the Barnes next time.
Yeah, that LRX is probably the best cartridge overall for Alaska because that core stays together. Courtney dropped her caribou with it this year. I dropped my caribou with it this year, and both of them were over 300 yards. Right. Of course, that was out of a 7 mag, which is better than both of these in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But if you're looking for, a deer rifle, just going to be deer, there's nothing wrong with a 6.5 Creedmoor. But if you want it to be more of an all-around rifle, especially up here in Alaska, I think 270 really wins.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. I felt like the damage done on the on both videos on the pork ribs and the cantaloupe, I felt like the 270 did more damage.
Yes, no
more
doubt.
explosive damage, just more power. I do think that cartridge has its use and its place, and I do like it. Like I said, I want to get one, but from the start to the end, I've been more partial to 270, and I'm going to say that 270 wins for sure.
Yeah, definitely. But standard deviation, once again, in this ammo was better. Recoil was better, even with your muzzle brake. That's a light gun. So recoil is better, standard deviation was better. Ballistic coefficient, maybe not with the Core-Lock ammo itself, but with other rounds, ballistic coefficient's better in this. So you've got a lot to advantages here when it comes to the longer range shooting. But there's nothing wrong with 270 for hunting ranges out to 700 yards. But this is going to really lack power at longer distances too. So to me, this is like a 300-yard gun max to be 400 yards if you can put it in the neck every time, you know. And that's a tough shot at 400 yards. So, I mean, I can do it sometimes, but I'd have to practice a lot to do it consistently with this rifle. And this is Courtney's rifle, so she actually carried this caribou hunting, but she ended up getting on my 7 mag to take the shot. And so she did a good job, but definitely there's some good things to like about it. And you know, I got a deal on this gun. A friend sold it to me for $200, and so there was nothing. You know, you can't say no to a 6.5 Creedmoor for $200, especially when it's shooting MOA. You know, just a little bit under MOA,
Right.
And you know, good scope setup, and there's no reason why we couldn't hit anything out to 1,000 yards with this rifle, ping and steel. For paper punching out to 1,000 yards, I go 6.5 Creedmoor every day. But for hunting, 270, under 500 yards and under, 270 definitely wins.
I've hit targets at 1,000 yards with the 270 too, though.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, you can be done. I've hit them targets with the 308 at 1,000 yards, so definitely can be done.
All right, so we both vote 270.
Both vote 270 begrudgingly.
Yeah. So thanks, guys. Please like and subscribe. Check out Alaskan Ballistics. Check us out on Patreon. Help us out if you can. And we got a Black Friday sale at Northern Knives. It's their 3-dog knife deal. So check out Northern Knives website and their Alaskan-made knives, and they're going to have Black Friday sale. So thanks, guys. It's Chuke, your friend in the field.
Outdoor adventure. No.